Hello, and thank you for joining me on my channel. Today we are going to talk about on how to get what you want, because what you want is what you deserve and you will not settle for less. I have written a book. It's titled You Can Have It All. Right now it's on Amazon and soon will be available in bookstores worldwide. So let's start with this. What do you want? You have to ask yourself, what is it that you truly want? If your answer is, I don't know what I want, well, then you're not going to get it. So if you have a moment, take a second to really think about what you want. What kind of relationship you want, what kind of lifestyle you want to live, what kind of person you want to become. You have to really think of what you really want. What kind of car, house. Think about these things. Think about what you want, because there's many things you want and you can have. And again, it's all about not settling. Now let me tell you what happens when you do settle. Okay? Pretend this is what you want, right? It's right here. And you're right here. And you settle. And you're literally this close to achieving what you want. If you settle, you're that one step closer to receiving what you want. And it's so important to communicate what you want. Okay, so think about what do you really want and think about if you have settled. There are many times in life where we settle because we feel like we are not good enough to get what we want, that we don't deserve these things. And this connects to self-worth. So if you're ever feeling like this, you need to focus on your self-worth. 2, you have to focus on self-love, because the more you're in tune with yourself and know who you are, the more you can achieve the things that you want, because you will see your value, that you really deserve these things. Now, once you see your value, you have to understand that you will receive everything that you want. But it's important to know what you want, and you have to really want it. Now, what you want, you should naturally attract, because you are this person that attracts your wants, because you are in the state of relaxation. You are in the state of being your true, authentic self. You are in the state of not settling for anything or anyone. You are in the state of being self-conscious and self-aware of what you want. Now, once you are in this receiving, relaxing mode, it will come to you. And to give you examples, I understand you have to put action into what you want, but this action should feel natural. You might be scared, but at the end, you know that this is really, really what you want. Now, in my book, in chapter, actually, I think this is the first chapter. Actually, it's 5. Chapter 5 The chapter itself, it's called Know What You Want. I discuss in this chapter of what I really wanted and what happened or what I did to achieve these things, to help you and inspire you to achieve the things that you want. I also provide videos like these to help you reprogram your subconscious and your conscious mind, and activities as well to help you attract the things that you want. And again, remember, it all starts with you. So you have to become this person that knows they deserve what they want and is not willing to settle for less. Because sometimes, remember, what you want, God will give you better because He knows you deserve better. And sometimes there's things that happen in our life that you think you want, but if that door closes, God is just redirecting you for the better things that you want. So you want something, but He has something better because He doesn't want you to settle. Now again, you have to know your authentic true self, and you have to know what you want and communicate that. You have to communicate that with people, with yourself, and just understand why you have this type of mindset. Understand why you have this type of emotion. Because in order to attract what we want, we have to, again, vibrate with it. We have to attract it, but also put action. It's a very simple thing. The only way it is if we don't stress about it. When you don't stress about the things you want, you know they will come to you naturally at God's perfect time. So if something didn't work out that you wanted, God's rejection is God's protection, because God has something better than what you want. And what He's trying to tell you is not to settle, and always trust in Him. Don't settle for less, because then you'll never get what you want. And when you do settle for less, okay, because some people, again, will self-doubt, don't have the self-love, don't have the self-esteem, they settle. Don't have the self-value, they settle. And I get it. And when you do settle, this is what happens. You become very unhappy with yourself, okay? So when you settle, you become unhappy with yourself, and you question a lot, and then it brings down your confidence because you feel like you're not worthy of more. When I'm telling you right now that you're worthy of everything that you want because you deserve it. So when you do settle, it's gonna be a life lesson to build you up and realize your worth, to make you still want the thing that you want, the lifestyle, the person, the house, the cars, the money. When you realize these things that you can achieve, and you achieve them, you will never want to settle again. Settling is a lack mind state. It's living in lack. Lack within yourself and your accomplishments, and lack in self-value. So what I want you to do is get out of the state of lack, get into a state of receiving, and believe that everything you want is already yours. Thank you for joining me on today's session, and I'm I'm wishing you the best, and remember, you can have it all.